Today, we're doing an Ulefone Power Armor 13 rugged smartphone review to find out if this is the best rugged phone for you. This phone has some amazing features, but also some potential deal breakers that might make you want to avoid it. But don't worry, we're going to tell you everything you need to know to make an educated decision about this phone. Make sure to watch to the end and subscribe to this channel so we can help you with outdoor tech reviews regularly. Now, let's get straight into the video. The Ulefone Power Armor 13 was introduced in July 2021, and because of its enormous battery and wide range of attachments, you could say it's the Swiss Army knife of rugged phones. It's reasonably priced, and while its absence of 5G and design may divide opinion, it's still a solid, long-lasting phone. Ulefone included lots of little details that emphasize the designer's meticulous attention to detail in creating this magnificent work of engineering. Keep watching to learn about all of the advantages and disadvantages. It has a gigantic 13,200 mAh battery inside that can last approximately 5 days on a single charge, allowing you to handle demanding tasks and play intensive games without worrying about power consumption. You can always charge your device using the 33-watt wired fast charging option or the 15-watt wireless charging option. In an emergency, the OTG feature allows data transmission without the need for a computer, and the enabled 5-watt wireless reverse charging allows the Power Armor 13 to function as a mini charging station for other electronic devices. Now let's talk about the price. The Ulefone Power Armor 13 is available for $297.99 from Chinese online retailer Banggood. Check the description below for a link to get the lowest price. The endoscope costs an extra $39.99, which is a fair price for what it is. In India, the Ulefone Power Armor 13 begins at Rs 41,000, which is about 164,500 Naira in Nigeria, 44,000 KSH in Kenya, and 2,414 GHC in Ghana. It appears to be quite affordable as well as appealing to a large customer base. Keep your eyes on the screen because you don't want to miss what's coming next, especially when we discuss the features of the Ulefone Power Armor 13 that we didn't like. But first, let's take a look at the technical stats. Technical status. First up is operating system. It comes with Android 11, with a custom user interface and a suite of apps aimed at outdoor enthusiasts and DIYers, including a barometer, sound meter, protractor, compass, and more, which are frequently seen on MediaTek-powered rugged devices. CPU. The phone has an octa-core 2x2.05 GHz Cortex-A76 and 6 2.0 GHz Cortex-A55 processor. GPU. It has an 8-core cluster with 4 ARM Mali G76 MC4 GPU cores. RAM. It comes with 8 GB of LPDDR4X RAM, which means it's lightning fast. Display. It has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection and a 6.81-inch or 112 cm squared 71.4% screen-to-body ratio IPS LCD type display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels, 20:9 ratio, 386 ppi density. Camera. On the upper left-hand side of the screen is a 16-megapixel selfie camera. The latter, a gigantic 6.81-inch IPS display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, is enclosed by a raised hard plastic bezel that should protect it from falls. It has an oleophobic coating on the top, which is a wonderful feature for individuals who don't like fingerprints. A speaker grille as well as 4 camera sensors, the primary 48-megapixel sensor and an 8-megapixel sensor, a 2-megapixel sensor and a 2-megapixel sensor, and a 5 LED flash array are located on the back. You'll get nice photographs in bright light but terrible low light performance, and it has none of the innovative night mode features seen on premium smartphones and other recent smartphones. It also lacks any kind of optical picture stabilization, resulting in choppy images. The selfie quality isn't fantastic, but it does the job. But on the plus side, the wide-angle lens is stunning, giving a more realistic color range, and the HDR captures the sky perfectly. The AI mode is pretty cool, but has a tendency to oversaturate things like the color green in trees and will often enhance the sharpness too much. But even if the sky is blown out and the trees are a bit oversaturated, it still looks very good. And as for the network used, the phone has a strong 4G chip. Now, let's look at the pros and cons of the Power Armor 13. First, the pros. It has reverse wireless charging, includes a laser rangefinder to aid with straight distance measurements, comes at a reasonable price, it has an oliphobic layer on the screen display, has a long list of impressive features. It also stands out because of the headset-free FM radio. Now the cons. The screen resolution is very high, probably higher than most people would need. It is not possible to use 2 SIM cards and a memory card at the same time. So what's the bottom line? Is this the best rugged phone? The specs on the smartphone indicate that it is unquestionably one of the best rugged phones available. Its solid construction and exquisite finish speak volumes. Although it lacks the largest battery in town, the OUKITEL WP15 lays claim to that. Certain users may prefer the Armor 13's hardware combo for more storage, high-res display, better front-facing camera, and wireless charging. This is a device that can be used for extended periods with no problems. The phone has a rugged, armored appearance, and it will not be damaged. It's safe to say that you'll be able to use this phone for a long time. The Power Armor 13 is a colossal smartphone, one of the largest we've ever seen, and it's reasonable that it won't appeal to a large portion of the market. The Power Armor 13 is a highly attractive work phone, as opposed to a business phone that can do much more than simply make calls, thanks to the inbuilt laser rangefinder and optional endoscope. It will be appreciated by handymen and do-it-yourselfers. IP68, IP69K, and MIL Standard 810G are just a few of the advanced performance criteria that this industry-leading rugged phone fulfills. It can endure water, dust, and a long-distance drop, so you won't have to worry about breaking it, no matter what harsh environment you're in. Infrared rays built into the infrared distance measure function establish depth to allow measuring length, area, volume, and Pythagoras. It's as accurate as tape, but it's a lot more convenient and smarter. Start with the Ulefone Power Armor 13 and change the way you measure. On the left, there's an extension interface for connecting with a flexible endoscope. It may be used with an endoscope to clean HVAC, vent pipes, automobile engines, air conditioners, couch corners, bathtub pipes, toilets, and other hard-to-see locations, narrow or tight spaces at home or outdoors. So who is this product best for? The Power 13 Armor is actually good for a wide range of ages and different types of people. How is that possible? To begin with, this device is perfect for children, since it has a highly compatible operating system, Android 11, that will allow them to access a large choice of programs that will be beneficial to them. Its robust durability also allows it to be highly useful in the hands of youngsters because of its armor body design, which makes it resistant to falls. Outside of the complete variety of Google mobile services, YouTube and Gmail, it has the standard MediaTek programs like the Security Center, which is more of a utility suite, Children's Space, and Easy Launcher, which are simple virtual desktops akin to Samsung's Knox. It also has a powerful but limited battery life for extended use. Also, like a Swiss Army phone in the field, the Ulefone Power Armor 13 has a lot of functions, but you'll probably only use a handful of them. With a selection of macro and wide-angle lenses, it can measure distances or document jobs. It's loud enough to serve as a sound source for the entire crew, and it has enough battery to endure for days on end under the most extreme conditions. as well as serving as an emergency battery for other gadgets in a sturdy package that can take a battering, with an optional endoscope connector. This is a fairly incredible device for what it is and how much is packed into it. It's an excellent backup device for outside work. Who is it not for? This phone is not for those who prefer a sleek design or a phone with much more recent operating system. It is also not recommended for those who want rock-solid after-sales support because the rugged smartphones released by Ulefone and most of the Chinese competitors are unlikely to receive OS updates in the future. With returns, the warranty is also uneven at best. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of rugged tech reviews and much more. Check out this playlist of our best rugged tech reviews, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.